In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you on how to apply assessment rubric in UROX. Let's begin. First of all, I'm going to start by putting up the new assignment. So let's say I have an assignment here, and then I'm going to say that this is an assignment 1, for example. You can write the name there, either it's like something like a business proposal or something like that. And then you can put here a little bit of a brief. For example, I'm going to put here a little bit of the introduction and a little bit of the terms and conditions and so on. So I'm probably just going to put a little bit of a text in here, like there should be a text, and then after there should be a text in here as well. All right, so probably you would put it into detail so that the student can see this. You can also use a little bit of the what do you call this, the formatting on top here, so that it would actually look much nicer in a way. So this is the way of how you can control it. Imagine this is like a text editor either in a Microsoft Word and so on, and then you would know that how to actually make it look much better and so on. So let's say I'm going to use like a lot of red color here just to complement with the red color on UROX. All right, so you can put here a point, how many points the student will get for this assignment. Let's say that I'm going to put at 20 points, and you can choose the assignment group. For example, this is going to go under assignment. I could do or put as many assignments that I want under the same assignment group, which is depend on you. You can display the grade here either by percentage or by point. I would rather go by point, or you can see that there are several of other options. Other than that, you can choose the assessment type or submission type. There are several types of assignment submission here. Either it's a no submission, online, on paper, or you can use an external tool. External tool here, just to let you know or for your information, you can just use a Turnitin from here. So if let's say you have a term paper for the student that submit to you, and you need to go through with the plagiarism checker, we actually have a service of the plagiarism checker provided for UROX, and it's under Turnitin. So you may want to explore this by yourself, and you will find out it's actually very good in order for you to check on the plagiarism of students. Other than that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose it back again to the online submission. And then I'm going to choose the submission attempt. So if let's say you want to limit the student to submit just only one time, you can just put that on limited, and you can also set up how many attempts that the student can submit. For example, the student have only 2 attempts to submit. You can actually choose either this is a group assignment. If you click on the group assignment, meaning that the student can set it to several groups, you can actually explore on this, or probably I will provide you another video of how to set up the group assignment. The group assignment. Yeah. Okay. You can also, I'm going to toggle it off first, and I'm going to look into this. You can put here also the peer review, find out how you can actually get the rest of the students or the colleagues to evaluate on their assignment. And also you can choose here when is the deadline. So this is a standard regulation. You can put the deadline here, and you can make it the assignment to be available from certain date, and it can only reach out until certain date. So whichever that like submit after the due date but still within the until section, you can consider that as a late submission. So if you have already assigned this, so let's say I'm going to assign it until 30th of November, just for fun, all right? And then you can save it up. So I need to put here, because this is an online. If you put here a submission as a text entry, meaning that the student can type right away in UROX. If you want them to have like the website URL, maybe they actually put it in somewhere else in the Google Drive, and to share, you can actually put here as a website URL. They can even send out by the media recording, meaning that they don't have to submit on the paper or on typing. So perhaps maybe they need to record their voice, or maybe they have to record their video. They can actually do the media recordings, and you'll find out that it's actually very interesting. Or if let's say they have to choose any special software, either Excel or Statistic, SPSS or something like that, they can actually go through the file uploads. So I'm going to go with the text entry, right, as for an example, and I can click save here. Once when you do that, you will see that the assignment have already been accomplished. So I'm assuming that this will be all completed so that the student can see. You can go underneath here at the lowest button here, there is a rubric. So if you click on this rubric, you can actually put in your own rubric for this assignment. So I'm going to say that this is the assignment for this assignment 1. This is the rubric for the assignment 1. Okay, so you can choose either to have a criteria here, for example, the criteria here to be presentation. You can put a long description to the presentation, and then what you can also do is, if let's say I'm going to say that this is 20 mark, and I'm going to make that the rating to be like 20 is the highest or the full mark, or I'm going to call this as exemplary, and you can actually put what is the description of the rating, and on top of that you can put here 0 as to the 0 point. What happens is you can also choose here, alright, if let's say you want to have a range in between there. For example, if you want to have anything that is in the middle, you can call it, for example, as sufficient, and then you can put a little bit of the rating description, click OK there. And you can also break it still from the middle. So what you can do is you can put here, if let's say you give into 15, this will be above average. And you can also put the rating description, and you can also have somewhere in between 10 to 20, 10 to 0. What you can do is you can put here, the marks would actually put it as 5. What you can do is you can put the rating here to be, the rating here to be minimal. So in a way, you will see that you can actually put here the points. However, you can also do it by range. By clicking on the range here, it already will be ranging this from 20 to 15, 15 to 10, 10 to 5, 5 to 0, and 0 point. Alright, and you can also edit this if let's say you wanted to change the rating score according to how you wish. So in a way, the student can see how much can they score on the presentation just by reading from your rubric. So once when you're done, you can click on the rubric, and then the student can actually see this. So when you mark later, you will see that it will be much easier for you to mark by using the rubric.